Well, as we head off to church on a windy day, only 2 bucks are here. Well, 3, counting Apache. A little whitey. Hi, baby. Hi, little whitey. I don't have anything right now. I don't have anything. You want to watch old Forrest right there when his attitude can change in a heartbeat. Put some over here. I saw a little wild child out here this morning. These are the only bucks that here, and I guess we start this week's buck video by getting a really nice shot at Mr. Forrest. Killer Forrest, I guess we ought to call him. He's got the blood all off of his antlers because he's been fighting with everybody else, so there's no evidence left, but we know the wind is blowing like crazy. I'm trying to block it as much as I can. Chris and I are getting ready for church. There's a little whitey eating out of Apache's hand. Feeling better, Apache?
Yes, sir.
Good deal, man. Good deal. All righty, well, we're going to head on to church. All right. Let's see. This is the only guys I've seen out here this morning.
Yeah.
Saw TC running around, but you know, about the guys that's standing around the house a lot is these 2 babies here, which is fine. Right now, they out there doing their job, I guess, huh?
There's some more coming.
There's some more coming.
Yeah. You see 'em?
Oh, I see them coming through the woods. I sure do. Oh, here comes deer running through the woods. Apache's babies. Look at all your does coming right there, Apache. Yeah. All righty. All right, we're going to get out of here. Well, we have a yard full of deer. A yard full of bucks for sure. Pretty little wild child coming up here to see me. Look, right over there is Mr. Forrest. They were all at the feeder a minute ago. There's Lucky 13. No, not Lucky 13. That's that other deer. That might have been the deer we were calling No Name. I think that is. So I think that the deer that was killed is not him, I don't guess. But 2006 was what was killed. That deer's got a white tag, though. I think that's that new one that's come in. Yeah, he's the same age as Forrest as well. Well, we had some good deer that year. And then that's a little whitey out there. And another big buck. That was probably Lucky 13. Hi, baby. Hi there, baby. What you doing? Hi, whitey. What y'all doing? Come on in here, buddy. Come on in here, baby. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? You're not going to get mad and jump on me, are you? You wouldn't do that, would you? No, you wouldn't do that. I don't think. He said, you don't have anything to eat. Well, we haven't had many bucks around at all the last few days. Hi, baby. How you doing? How you doing? And that, Mr. Big, beautiful Forrest. Man, oh man, did he turn into something special. And remember, he couldn't even walk. I'm just not going to get between him and Wild Child because he acts like he's messing around with her a little bit. I don't want you to think, I love her too, buddy. That band's probably getting pretty tight on his neck. I might ought to cut it off. But it's really probably not that bad. I don't know if I want to get around him. Look at TC out there also. TC is just gorgeous. He is so huge. Probably weighs, I don't know, might not weigh 300. He weighs close to it. You know, these other deer are pretty good sized deer. That's probably Lucky 13 right there. Looks like it's got a blue tag. You just barely can tell. Here, Wild Child and Whitey over there eating. Forrest says, I didn't come up here to get in any trouble, boss. I come up here for you to feed me something. Yeah, I want you to feed me something. They're eating that fresh rye. We planted a 50-pound bag of rye. I think it was like 50-some odd dollars. I bought it just to overseed the yard. And that's what we've done, and that's what's growing, and that's what they're eating a lot of is that fresh rye that's just come up. It's that green, light green stuff. Little Whitey, he's going around picking up acorns. But pretty nice here. The wind's been blowing like crazy. And it's finally calmed down here this evening. Be able to burn a little trash maybe. Wild Child, you turned into a pretty girl. Yes, you have. Look at Whitey. Golly, what a buck. Look how big his neck has got. It's probably going to get bigger. Hi, little man. And little Whitey, he says, I'm going to be big someday, boss. Yes, you will. You will be bigger than Forrest, as a matter of fact. We can keep you alive. Yes, you will. Hi, wild child. Hi, baby. If y'all will stay around here, I'll fix y'all a bowl here in a little while. Yeah, if y'all stay around here, I'll fix you a bowl. Yes, I will. I'll fix you a bowl. He's interested in eating and not visiting. But the wind has been blowing, and that, of course, deer don't like to move around the wind because they can't hear well enough, and there's a lot of strange noises going on. Look at lucky number 13. Is he special or what? Oh, there's another doe over there. Uh-huh. That's what I'm talking about. Nose to the ground. Yeah, here we go. Yep, she says, I'm not interested, big boy. There we go. The chase is on. Until she's ready, nothing will happen except lots of running, lots of losing weight. She must not have been too pretty. Forrest didn't pay much attention to her. That's nice, sweet. See that swinging out there. Forrest was just fighting with that. He walked on off out there in the yard. Didn't pick my camera up quick enough, but you can see it swinging. The wind's not blowing. Yet Forrest had been fighting with that. Got to be fighting with something. There's Mr. Forrest right there. TC over here on the other side. Mr. Forrest was fighting that chair pretty heavily. Beautiful deer. Beautiful morning out there. Back up and look at the lake. 40 degrees. Did not get down below 40, but it got right to 40. It's gonna warm up. Deer hears me talking. Steam coming out of his nostrils. Steam coming off the lake. Winter is on the way. Fall is definitely finally here. Although it's going to be in the 80s in a couple of days. For a couple, 2 or 3 days. And then we'll be cooling off again as cold fronts start coming in a lot more frequently. I've also seen little Whitey this morning. So we know several deer that made the night. It doesn't seem like you'd have to worry about that, but that's part of it. You have a lot of deer around. Worry about losing deer in fights, breeding process, and critters, coyotes, bobcats, mountain lions. Dangerous in the wild, particularly when the deer start to rut. Makes it even more dangerous because they become less cautious. Well, I want you to looky here this evening. We got 3 bucks out there, but look who that is right there. That's Fat Boy. Fat Boy, the big 8-point. There he is back. We haven't seen him in several days. He's a 100% wild deer, no tag in his ear. He likes to hang around here, but during the rut, you don't see him too much. He's all over the ranch looking for girls. TC, Mr. Big TC. Oh, Fred there. And Mr. Forrest. Mr. Big Forrest hears me talking. He comes up to me every single time. And there he is, big, beautiful horns. But the cool thing, gosh, that's gonna be a great deer right there. Yeah, they're all great deer, what am I saying? The cool thing is old Fat Boy. A little short-legged, not nearly as tall as the other deer. And he could have been 12-point at one time, but look how big Forrest is getting. Golly, I might ought to take my pocket knife and cut that soft collar out from around his neck. I don't know if that's tight on him or not. Let's have no fights out there, guys. TC and Forrest walks around like they own the world, father and son. And yet, here about a week ago, might have been 2 weeks now, TC just give Forrest a big time whipping. I'm talking a big time whipping. Look at old fat boy. He just slip around a tree and come in from the backside. Yeah, feeder's gone off and they're out there having some South Fresh. Uh-oh, Forrest has got a look in his eye too, doesn't he? They just all look kind of ornery right now to me. They got that kind of look in their eye. Fat boy says, I think I'll leave. Forrest looks too serious. Might see a fight here before the evening's over, because a couple of them look like they want to fight, but I believe that they have already fought. Forrest is the winner, and they have fought, and TC is the winner, because Fat Boy doesn't, he wants that South Fresh deer food, but he don't want to have to fight for it. I'll fight for a girl, maybe. He doesn't want to have to fight. He just keeps circling around. Those other two deer are just kind of giving him the old stink eye. Yep, you guys have had the old stink eye from a woman or two, hadn't you? It ain't good when they give you the old stink eye. He just kind of walks around, comes up the other way. Look how muddy his feet are. He's been walking in the water. Sees how muddy his feet are? Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Beautiful evening. We're deer watching. We're giant antler watching. Yeah, we're looking at you, pretty boy. That's Lucky 13's who that is. That bright blue tag shining. Pretty boy.